Hey everybody, Danny here with Danny Murphy and Associates First Team Real Estate. We're here in mid-January. New Year's off to a fast start. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the start of the new year as well. On the real estate front, it's interesting. I not want to talk about a lot of stats or anything today, but just more around how I think for people, we talk about the 7Ds, the reasons why people move and buy and sell homes: death, divorce, diamonds, diapers, distress, and so with those types of situations, I think people in general always have certain needs, right? Sometimes people are having a baby and they need a bigger home, or as you get older, perhaps you want a single story home. It's easier to navigate, or a smaller home. We definitely have people relocating, and so people are moving out of state or moving out of area, and so there's so many different things. Unfortunately, people get sick and deaths occur, and so families are selling properties. There's been a lot of changes with the laws here in California over the last few years in terms of inheriting a property. It's harder to keep it now if it's not becoming your primary residence. So we see a lot of families that have a need to sell a property when they inherit it because of the property tax basis steps up, and so the property taxes get higher. And so it doesn't make as much sense for them to keep it. Some people, though, we encourage them to keep it and make it into a rental property, right? It's a good way to build cash flow. And so, when you really think about real estate, there's so much to it. There's so much that it's important to everybody. Anytime we're out and about and, if someone says, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" and you say you're a real estate agent, the next question is, well, how's the market, right? I think real estate touches pretty much anybody, right? I mean, whether you're a renter and you're trying to understand what's happening in the rental market and, why your rents keep going up because they're always expensive in Southern California, or if you're an owner or you're looking to buy or you're an investor, right? I mean, real estate in our business, it's interesting because we, meet so many people on a regular basis, and I've had the privilege of meeting a lot of people in the last 15, 16 years that, were average people like us that work hard and do their business, but they bought a rental property and they bought their primary residence and they've had it for 30 years. We sit down with people that bought a home for $60,000, 40 years ago here in Orange County, and we sit down with them to talk about the value of their home, and we say, hey, it's worth 1.3 or $1.5 million. I go, if someone told you that 35 years ago, you would have chased them out the front door with a broomstick thinking they were crazy. But that's why we always say, and we always finish our videos by saying it's not timing the market, it's time in the market. If you buy a piece of real estate, whether it's your primary residence or it's an investment property, and you hold on to it for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, you're going to do really well with it, right? Your property tax basis will stay lower. You have tax benefits and tax deductions. You have a tenant that's presumably in there paying your mortgage and property tax bill, and then over time the rents start to grow, so now you're cash flow positive even if you still have a mortgage. Eventually your mortgage gets paid off and now it's just cash flow. If it's your primary residence, it's a home for you. It's where you raise your family. It's where you wake up and go to bed every day. And so real estate, is so important to us. It's very personal. It's important to all of us, right? It's a way to accumulate wealth. Again, I've sat down with so many people that have really built a lot of wealth in their life, not by making tons of money or killing it in Bitcoin or in the stock market. It's because they just bought a home and they lived in it and they paid the mortgage every month. And now it's worth a lot of money. They've improved it. And so it really is like this sort of American dream is owning a home. And then if you buy investment properties, there's lots of benefits to that as well. So, we take what we do very seriously. It's very personal to us to be able to have the opportunity to work with you. And so if you want a consultation, you want to talk real estate, you want to talk about our experiences or obviously the way it's impacting you or things that might be happening in your life and how that impacts your real estate holdings, we're here to help you no matter what. We're a phone call, email, text, Instagram, Facebook, whatever way. So contact us anytime. And remember, it's not timing the market, it's time in the market. Thanks.